Dr. Shreya Tayanarimathia. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm going to go ahead and do some heart chakra healing because I feel heaviness. And you guys is aura. Can you go give me the sriracha, please? The vegan sriracha. Thank you, baby boo. All right, so, oh, can you bring mommy a fork? How do you expect me to eat this without a fork? Um, so, guys, welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna give you a caveat. Ooh, I broke this over here. The hell, how do I do that? Anyway, um, take what resonate with this discourse. What doesn't resonate, leave for the people that it resonates with. Okay, I'm not here trying to convince you. I'm here to give you a divine message from the Most High. I want a silver one, please, and thank you. Um, I'm trying to give you a message that is sent for me to give to you from the Most High. Now, I am going to say this, for I have learned in the beginning of my spiritual journey a lot of things that I was taught. mm, a lot of things that I learned didn't always resonate because it wasn't ready for me at that time to receive the message. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's not true, and it doesn't mean that it's not real, and it doesn't mean that it's not meant for you. So I ask that you come with an open heart and an open mind. That's the reason why I played the chimes and the Tibetan singing bowl for the heart chakra. Okay. Mm, I'm so sorry. Mm, mm, mm. We're about to talk about the real deal, Holyfield. Now, if you are a learned person, a person that has a background in psychology and science, then you would understand and understand and comprehend that two people did not fucking populate 8 billion. If you understand genetics, you would know that this story is a fallacy. Since we were born, we were given a government name, we were given religion and a race. So we've been programmed while we were in utero, you guys. We didn't stand a last chance. Okay? From the cradle to the grave, we are being programmed. When you go to work and you punch into that time clock, the moment that you sign in, they own you. They tell you when you can go defecate. And for those of you that don't know what that means, when you can go use the bathroom, when you can go shit, when you can go pee. You get 2 15-minute breaks and one half an hour or an hour break. Speaking of which, ask yourself this question. Why does it take on Sundays 1 or 2 hours to prepare dinner, but only 10 minutes to assimilate it? or to process it. That should tell you something's wrong. It takes me all this time to prepare all this wonderful food just for me to devour it within 10 to 15 minutes. I hope you're getting the gist of what I'm saying. Adam and Eve. I'm going to tell you the true story that you don't know, that's hidden from the masses. Before Eve was even created, Adam was married to Lilith. Lilith did not want to be submissive. Many of us know the story already in the conscious community. So he said, fuck you, Adam. You're going to keep on being submissive to you. And you're not being submissive to me. God made us equals. He wasn't stupid. She was not going to be dominated. So she left the garden. And she procreated with what they say was Lucifer and had monster babies and all kind of shit. So there's neither here or there. Who cares? I don't care. Now, ask me if she was so much of an evil person, why the fuck is she in everybody's birth chart? My Lilith is Scorpio, okay? Which understands why I'm a freak in the bedroom. And it's funny because the guy that I'm dating asked me today, he asked me, was I a freak? And I told him the truth. It depends if you bring it out of me. I only had two men that brought it out of me, and they were both my husbands. I ain't never had not one ninja that I was dating deserving of me giving myself all in like that. Okay. So anyway, back to the Garden of Eden. If it was only them two in that motherfucking garden, then ask yourself why in the fuck they got kicked out. Because there was other humans there. They had schedules when they would mate. And they can go fuck and do whatever they did. But after that scheduled time was over, they couldn't fuck on nobody. So they was on all this fucking, and they weren't producing that one offspring. So God said, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take from Adam because Adam was lonely. I don't know why the fuck Adam was lonely because he was still fucking on time. But the Bible says he was lonely and he see that man cannot go alone. So he created Adam. I mean, he created for Adam Eve. Okay. They finally got pregnant with Cain, then Abel. Then Cain killed Abel, and then they had Seth. Okay. So when it comes to the Adam and Eve story, I'm here to tell you Adam and Eve represented an archetypal figure rather than literal historical individuals. One aspect is viewing them symbolically as the collective ancestry or ancestors of humanity, representing the beginning of consciousness and self awareness in human evolution. This interpretation suggests that their stories serve as a metaphor for the transition from a state of innocence to one of moral awareness and responsibility. Okay. Now you got Genesis, Gene Isis. Okay. Let's get the etymology of what this means. Let's break it down. Genesis representing the beginning or origin of Isis, which in various mythologies represents fertility, motherhood, and creation. Together it creates the word Genesis. or Genesis, which symbolize creation, nurture, and aspect of beginnings, possibly implying deeper connection to the origin of human beings. Hue, which means taken from the ground. Hue, color. Red, clay. Adam, are you picking up what I'm laying down? The ideal that Adam couldn't mate until Eve was formed is a concept found in many interpretations of Adam and Eve's story. It often is based on a narrative in Genesis where Eve is created as a companion for Adam. That was Adam twin flame. Okay. That was Adam's soulmate. Excuse me, I stand corrected. That was his soulmate. Lilith was his actual twin flame because she was equal to him. Twin flame is the other half of you. That's why she didn't fall for the okie doke. And God said, it's not good for man to be alone. Some said that Adam's inability to mate alone highlights the importance of companionship and partnership in human relationships. Okay. The notation of scheduled mating times could be seen as a way to emphasize the deliberate and purposeful nature of their union, reinforcing the ideal of their relationship being ordained by a higher power. There are various ancient texts and myths from different cultures that discusses the origins of humanity or the existence of other humans before and after Eve, often reflecting the diversity of human storytelling and belief systems. Some examples include the Sumerian mythology. The Sumerian creation myth, found in its texts like the Enuma Elish, describes the creation of humanity by the gods, often portraying humans as servants to the divine. Greek mythology stories, such as those found in Hesiod's Theogony and Ovid's Metamorphoses, depict various stages of creation, including the emergence of different races of all humans. Okay. Mesos- Mesopotamian mythology, the Epic of Gilgamesh. This is the first book I ever read outside of the Bible on my own. It includes references to earlier civilizations and stories of flood myths similar to those like Noah and Noah's Ark. You also got indigenous creation myths. Many indigenous cultures have creation stories that describe the origin of humans and other beings in ways that differ from biblical accounts. You got Hindu mythology, which I've studied for a long time now. Texts like the Vedas or the Puranas describe cycles of creation and destruction, with human beings being a part of a larger cosmic order. These texts often offer unique perspectives on human origins and existence, reflecting the cultural and religious beliefs of the societies that produce them. You also got the Oxford Companion to World Mythology, edited by David Leeming. It offers a comprehensive overview of myths from around the world. The Power of Myth by Joseph Campbell explores the university of myths and their relevancy to contemporary life. And there's also countless other books that I'm not going to get into right now because I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to reserve that for my Patreon and for my Divine Matrix class. But I'm going to tell you, we've been programmed to believe that Jesus was born on December the 25th. That boy was outside in the manger. How in the hell could a baby be outside in the manger, or how could a baby be inside or outside of a manger in a dead winter, the dead of winter? Okay. In many religions, Jesus is depicted as a white man. Okay. How in the hell is that possible when it said he was a Jew? So again, from the time you were born, you're given a government name, you're given a religion and a race. Many of Black Americans or Indigenous Americans have been told that they're African American. First, first and foremost, that's a lie. And two, um, that Italian guy, American guy, Vinici or whatever the hell you say, how you say it, I don't care no more. Americanus is who all of the Americans are named after. The British colonized Africa, so most of Africans got fucking British names like Charles, like Sarah, like Lisa, like Elizabeth, like so forth and so on. All of us have lost our origin. I don't care what nobody say. And that's why, as a conscious creator and a conscious person, you don't go by those constructs. You don't go by your race. You don't go by religion, and you damn sure don't go by your first name. That's why many people name themselves, or God names them, the Most High, because your government name is not who you are. It's a slave name. Okay? You're enslaved into the system. That's why you have a social security card. That's why you are a corporation. If you look on your social security card, it's in all caps. That's because you're a corporation. Okay? And now, people are not even able to retire. They're extending retirement out to 70 years old. It was 65. They added an extra 5 years because none of these young people are paying into Social Security because they're entrepreneurs. They said, fuck that. We're not going to be like my mom and my grandma and so forth and so on. We about to tap into that money. Okay. And so now they're changing the perimeters and the guidelines. They're not even giving people as much as insurance as they was giving them because it's not enough people paying into it. They have so much control over you that even on the weekends when you're supposed to be off, you're still thinking about what you're going to wear on Monday. You're still thinking about if there is even enough gas in the gas tank to even get to your job. So you're probably going to fill up even on the weekend. And it hasn't even came, Monday hasn't even got here yet. That's how much control they got over you. That you're even thinking about the job when you're not even at the damn job. You can't even retire until you're 65, 60 years old. And you're too young. I mean, you're too old enough to even enjoy it at that time. Where are you going to go? What strength and energy are you going to use? Because they done worked you to the finger into the fucking bone. You ain't going nowhere. Retirement should be at the age of 40 years old, if you ask me. Some 30. This depends on what they've accomplished in the meantime. Not 65 or 70 when you don't even have time to enjoy it. The Bible says that the average lifespan is 75 years old. So why the fuck you giving somebody only 10 to 15 years to enjoy their life. I would never know. You would never know. We won't even understand and understand anything that this system has. The school systems are set up like jails, the hospitals, the jails, the prisons. They all look the same. They all have one thing in common, and that's the dim lights. That's the, you know, no sunlight coming in, no high vibrational energy or faculties. It's all low vibrational to keep you stuck, keep you in low vibrations. Okay, that's the truth. If you want to know, that's it. That's all. There's your answer. Shit. Okay. In utero, they control you too with these medicines that they give you for pregnancy for prenatal vitamins. You shouldn't even be taking those things. You should be taking organic vitamins. But most people ain't gonna listen to me. They're gonna do what they want to do because we're hard headed. Okay? Breastfeeding your baby. A lot of Americans don't breastfeed theirs. I did all of mine, but two. I couldn't. Okay? If I could, I would have. One, one didn't latch on. That was the one that broke my pelvic bone, and I was on all them drugs anyway. I ain't want that to be passed to my baby. So I gave up. And then think about the vaccinations. All them vaccines. Every 3 months, a baby needs to be vaccinated. And then at 12, they get all of the cocktail at one time. Then at 18 months, they get all of the cocktail at one time. What happened to the previous cocktails? Did they not work? Then before they go to school, they got to get all the cocktails again. But I'm glad I was wise. I was a wise mother. Even though I was young, I knew something wasn't right. I told them, nope, don't give my baby nothing. I did a religious form and I said I was exempt, bitch. Because you're not going to keep on pumping that poison into my baby's body. See that? Shots should be an abomination from God. They are an abomination from God. At one point in time, and really, religion is so motherfucking corrupt. Jehovah Witnesses were not even allowed to get vaccinations. And then COVID hit and they lost their motherfucking rabbit ass minds. Almost every JW I know got a shot. That's the reason why I hate religion. The hypocrisy is real. I even seen the hypocrisy in my own marriage. I won't even go into that at this moment. Yeah, I hate religion. I'm sorry. I've been burnt by it. So I was a Jehovah Witness for 26 years and I've had my own experiences with it. That's my experience, not yours. I feel the way that I feel and I'm unapologetic for it. God is not religious. God is spiritual. There is not even enough books to contain God, the Most High. Now, I'm not talking about the religious God, Jehovah. I'm not talking about the God of the Bible, Yahweh. I'm not talking about Allah. I'm talking about the Most High, who they all got to answer to. There's not enough books in the world that can contain the Most High. I promise you. I didn't even get introduced to the Most High until this year. I was always connected to the source because I channel. But when I say introduce, I mean like formally get to know God or formally get to know the Most High. I did not get that opportunity until this year. And baby, let me tell you, ladybugs land on me now. Butterflies come in my path. They don't run away from me anymore. They come towards me. Buttercups, ate spiders. Excuse me. Hold on. Somebody needs to clear something out. Somebody's not speaking their truth. That's why I'm having the dirt problems right now because I didn't start having those problems until at this moment. But those buttercup white cups keep coming to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I just do them like my mama used to do. She used to take and grab it with a tissue, roll it up, put it in her pocketbook, put it in her wallet. She always had money. Telling you, she was always lucky. I do the same thing, get the same results. I just wish I got the money my mom got, because uh, I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, we are conditioned since birth. It's up to us to raise our vibrations. It's up to us to settle for less. If we're gonna settle for less, we're gonna settle for less. If we're not, we're not. Most of us are here because we want to stand 10 toes down on whatever it is that's coming in for us. I'm telling you, today it was real hot here. My son said it gets too hot here and he want to move away. But I'm saying you're gonna go to the same place where it's still hot. Oh, but it's better than Dallas. Just shut up. I hate people that have destination syndrome or they think the grass is greener on the other side just for them to get to that motherfucking position in place and find out that it's not. I sacrificed a lot for me and my family to come here, but it just goes to show you how ungrateful people are. I did so much for so many people. They ain't even dreamed of giving me anything back in return or return the favor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Thank you guys so much for following me. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something. Namaste.